Campkins RV 2011 factory tour, and here we are at the North Country Trail Runner factory. You can see we're just starting off with the frame assembly as they install the tanks and the slide out mechanism. There's all the group from Campkins RV. Every year Campkins takes our staff to all our factories so that we know exactly what we're talking about. We're not guessing or just talking about brochures here. We're giving you the real facts when you ask us a question. So here you can see our rep is going over how the slide out assembly is installed, pointing out all the different mechanics. This is a slide out system with electric motor right here. It's got a rack and pinion type system so that it slides in and out nice and smooth. Here you got your holding tanks, freshwater tank, black water tank, and gray water tank. Everything's installed below the floor. And I'm going to let the guys get in here. They're going pretty fast. They put probably about 25 units through here on a daily basis. And next train will come in and they'll start from there.
So both your trail runner and North Country are going to have the bike rack bumpers on them. Okay, that's a good. Basically, we have a machine that will fabricate that heat pan. But what they're doing is they're enclosing this floor structure. Okay, you can see one right here. It's going to be enclosed. It has Darko on the bottom. Okay, Darko, for customers who don't know what this is, I'll explain to them. It's like a bulletproof vest. It's made out of golden nylon material. Okay, so it's almost impossible to tear. So that's going to be across the bottom and up the side. And then you've got your 5-inch structure with floor on it. Okay. But notice see my water lines coming through the floor structure? What's that mean? You see my water lines right there? That means my water lines are ran through my floor, right?
They're not running through the cupboards.
Right, or through the basement.
Right.
So for extended season camping, which everything where you're at's a big deal, my water lines are ran through a cased, heated, insulated structure. That's great. Okay. Also, my electrical wires that are coming up through the floor have a protective plastic loom on them, so I don't have to worry about them vibrating, working a hole in the insulation of the wire that causes the floor. Everything's completely enclosed. This is another big place that I hit Jayco product. If you look underneath the Jayco slide room, the drive system attaches to 2 small aluminum plates, and that's what pushes the room in and out. So I have a plate here, a plate here. The problem is I don't have support the whole length of the room keeping it in line as it pushes the room out and brings it in. So it allows the room to shift, allows it to get out of alignment. They put a steel bar the whole slide room, so now it's going to keep my room aligned. I've got the support on one side to the other, push that room out and bring it back in. So this is going to do less gas in my slide room, jumping in here, getting out of adjustment. It gives it that support that it needs to push the room out and bring it back in.
Hi there, we're at the 2011 Campkins RV Center plant tour of the North Country and Trail Runner. Here I'm just watching the fellows in the factory here lift a 25-foot sheet of 5/8 OSB flooring. So they're already cutting some holes in it. They're already getting ready for to place it. Those 25-foot sheets mean that on our trailers up to a 40-foot, or I guess up to a 50-foot trailer, might only have one seam. A 25-foot trailer and less, you have no seams. This is a much better product than having 4x8 sheets of plywood with seams every 4 feet. So they're just getting ready. They got it all set, and they're going to lift it now. So what they're doing is lifting that sheet of plywood up, and they're going to place it on top of the floor they're already manufactured here. There goes one guy doing this. He's already drilled the holes in place for some of the plumbing. Because the plumbing, you can see, is already in place. Plumbing's run through the floor. The advantage of that is that all the seams are above the floor. You have access to them, but you're not running your plumbing through the cupboards. You've got heated and insulated pipes. Remember, all your connections are accessible, but this is something you're only going to see in a higher-end coach. And quite honestly, the North Country Trail Runner and North Country and our Lakeside are manufactured to a very high level, but of course we're in a great price point. I'm just watching the guys place them down here, and you can see how the plumbing fittings have to go through the hole. one 25-foot piece. And you'll see on this particular unit, there'll be one very, very small seam right here. Fantastic. Again, this is the 2011 Campkins RV Center factory tour for the North Country and Trail Runner. I just showed you a minute ago how they place the floor. They run the wiring through the same way. Wiring's all shielded. Plumbing's all color-coded and accessible if it needs to be worked on. Here the boys are getting ready. Darko's already put in place. Now we're putting the carpet down, getting ready with some cabinets. This is full production. There'll be about 40 units on the line. This factory's going at full tilt. This is January the 9th, and we're going full tilt. Going to catch up with the rest of the gang here from Campkins RV Center. Every year Campkins goes on a factory tour, take our entire sales staff through so they get a first-hand experience and knowledge. I apologize for the background noise, but it's factory's in full production right now. Alright, so we're still at the 2011 Campkins RV Center factory tour of the North Country Trail Runner. Here's the boys moving a unit, going on to the next station. And at the factory here, things are going pretty busy all the time. Moving down the line sideways. Each workstation has its crew that step in and they're working all the time, even while they're moving. So you can see they're getting ready for the next one now. Here they are pulling the wall right out. It's already assembled and constructed. Trailer comes into place. And they're ready for assembly. You'll notice on this one here, they've already got the wall on. It's already in place. And this is the gang from Campkins RV Center doing our annual factory tours. Every year we take all of our salesmen through all of our factories, making sure that our staff are fully trained. And when we go to the RV shows and customers visit us at our lot, they can get a proper demonstration and product information. We don't rely on brochures, we rely on first-hand knowledge. This is the 2011 Campkins factory tour of North Country Trail Runner.
Like the regular North Country, it's got a free-hung nature metal aluminum structure on the outside. When you get the leg side addition, then it's a vacuum bonded fiberglass skin. Okay, the aluminum is going from the sticking pin to a fiberglass outside with a welded aluminum wall structure. Okay, so that package, since Louisville, that package price went to $18.95. That gives you a power tongue jack, that gives you a vacuum bonded fiberglass wall, and it also gives you raised panel cabinets in the inside of the coach. Okay. It does have a dome with the roof on it. That's another thing to check your competitors, because everyone we compete with nowadays does not have natural water runoff. A lot of them are doing a flat roof to save money. They don't spend the extra money on a dome braided rafter up there. That's 4.5 inches tall. A lot of, you look at like a Springdale, you look at Puma, they staple the rafters into the top of their sidewall structure. Ours are all wood screwed in place. Okay.
So here we are, we're just routering out the windows on a lakeside opening. You notice that they're completely framed in aluminum, and very quick router, and the openings are there.
You might want to get a shot of this double. Those rafters have got a 3/8 wood overlay put on them, plywood. Okay, structural wood. I'm sorry. Those are all screwed down. Then they mop the entire roof up to a glue. Take the rubber, put it over, they mop all the air bubbles out of it. Then they roll it over the sides and attach it in from the side. Okay? And then they put a rain gutter channel system on the roof all the way around the perimeter of the coach. So it's not going to let water just randomly run off the roof. It's going to channel to the side and pour it off. Everything we build now is going to come to you with automatic push-button awning. A lot of your customers are going to, they may struggle with it, saying, well, I can't dip a corner of it when it's starting to rain or drizzle out, okay? If you look at the shock absorber here, this awning is designed to pour the water off of it once it hits a certain weight, okay? The shock collapses, the corner comes down, the water's poured off, and it springs back up into place, all right? The nice thing about this is when I go to a campsite, if I've got a tree, let's say this here's a tree, with a manual awning, I can't use my awning at all. Here, I can put it out 2 feet, 3 feet, 5 feet, 7 feet, whatever I've got to work with, I can put that awning out and enjoy it, okay? Versus the manual awning doesn't give you the ability to do that.
Storm comes up at nighttime,
Yeah.
right? You're in your pajamas, you push the button inside, bring your awning
Yeah.
in.
2 in
Your
the morning.
husband's off fishing and the storm comes up, the wife can push a button, the 10-year-old can push a button and put the awning in.
Exactly. If you look at the ends here, you can see this is the good awning. It's got the heavy-duty motor in it.
What make is that? Carefree?
Yeah.
Just like Carefree.
It doesn't have that little dinky electric motor in there with the plastic gears in it, okay? This is the good.